Hi, welcome back to an episode of In the Studio. This week we're actually doing things a little bit differently, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday, well, nearly 10 a.m. And I am coming to a yoga class with my friends. It's just me and Em, and then Katie's meeting us after in the cafe that's attached. If you're in Leeds, it's Project House for yoga, and then Galleria for food and drink after, which I'm really excited for. Galleria looks amazing. It's like this new venue in Leeds. So yes, I'm going to head into yoga now and grab some food after, and the boys are also coming to meet us. So I wanted to take you on a Sunday reset with me. Sundays are one of my favourite days of the week. I love romanticising Sundays and prepping for the week ahead. This one in particular was a good Sunday for me. I went to a yoga class with my friend Em, and then our partners and other friends met us after in this beautiful, beautiful cafe called Galleria. It's actually attached to this place where we were doing our yoga called Project House. If you're in Leeds, then definitely go and check them out. I really want to use this year as a year to explore the city that I live in. I don't feel like I do it often enough. It's so easy to just jump in a car or hop on a plane and go and explore elsewhere, but there is so much in Leeds that I haven't explored yet, Galleria being one of them. I've wanted to go for ages, and it lived up to the hype. The food was incredible, so was the coffee, and it was just the loveliest morning and the perfect Sunday. Once we finished there, we went to the Donkey Sanctuary, which might seem like the most random Sunday afternoon activity, but it was so sweet. They're honestly like giant dogs. They're just so playful, and yeah, it was a really nice thing to go and do. We've got the main centre down in Devon, so it was nice to go and see what Leeds have. And then I just headed back home, grabbed myself a cup of tea, and yeah, just chilled out for the rest of the day, planned out my week. A lot of people don't actually like to use Sundays as their day to sort of prep for the week ahead. People do just want to fully relax, and I totally understand that. But for me, and peace of mind and having a really good sleep on a Sunday night before a Monday morning, I have to plan my week ahead and just make sure I've written down all of my to-dos and everything that I need to get done, just so that I can wake up in the morning on a Monday and know exactly what I need to do with a very fresh mind. Every good morning to me starts with a coffee, a decaf coffee. I'm not a caffeine girly. I cannot cope with it at all. But yeah, a coffee to start my morning, watching some Real Housewives. At the moment I'm watching Salt Lake City. If anyone watches it, OMG. And then I just take all of the mind dump that I did the night before and input it into my Notion planner. So I have a weekly focus page where I have Monday to Sunday actually, and I input everything that I need to do, to-dos, all my client work, after work things, personal things, sort of like work hours that I want to work during the day. And yeah, it just keeps me on track. It's easy to then just go in and see what is on for the week ahead, and if I need to move anything around, it's much easier to do so sometimes than moving around a calendar. Although in the next vlog, I'm sure you will see I have downloaded Notion Calendar, and I am absolutely in love with it. So best believe I'll be integrating that really, really soon. Monday. It is Monday the 8th of January today, and I'm just doing a lot of admin bits for any day today. Paying HMRC for my tax return, which is just really honestly really stressed me out this month. I am at the point where my mum even just called me and said, you need to get an accountant, and I do need to get an accountant, but it's just something that I've just put off because I've been able to do it up until now, but I just feel like I contacted an accountant probably a couple of years ago, no, maybe a year ago, but I just decided it wasn't the right time, whereas now I do feel like it's the right time, and I just feel like I'm missing off a lot of expenses that I could, like I have a home office, all the bills that go with that and everything else. So yeah, I think that's something that I need to think about. I just wanted to say that today I'm doing like admin bits, planning, forecasting, that kind of thing, content planning, Q1 planning, and yeah, just getting my shit together, because I've just had a bit of a wake-up call, I think, with HMRC and taxes. My bill was more than I thought it was going to be, which is obviously great because it means that I've earned more, but I just haven't been organised with my finances to plan really for that. So yeah, I'm a little bit stressed, but once January's over, it'll be fine. Just to introduce the new style of vlog, I wanted to try something different, and I've seen people like lifestyle vloggers do this kind of format for their vlogs and things, and I just thought it was actually a lot more suited to me, because I feel like it's nice to do a voiceover as opposed to just like chatting at you constantly and having like 30-minute plus long videos. I'd much prefer to do shorter ones that just include a bunch of stuff throughout my day and I just chat through it really quickly. Obviously, if I want to go into detail on anything, I can do a separate video and like just chat to the camera, but I feel like this sort of style suits any day and suits me a lot more. It will be more work in terms of editing, but I just think day to day and lifestyle caption content, it definitely suits me and it visually looks a lot better. So yeah, let me know what you think of this new format.
Recently, I have been taking the Launch Your Own Way course with Kelsey from Coming Up Roses. I absolutely love Kelsey and everything that she does, and these Launch Your Own Ways are just incredible. I've done it a couple of times now, and this time specifically really hit the nail on the head for me, and really gave me the confidence that I needed to launch my own services for this year. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm just inputting everything into my content calendar, which is funny now that I'm looking back at it, because none of this has happened yet and everything has been pushed back. I feel like these weeks in January I've really reflected on everything, watched obviously all of the content from her course, and mapped out what my services look like this year, or what I want my services to look like, and that's changed up a little bit. I have a new service launching at some point in the next couple of months, but I also want to relaunch one of my existing services, and I think that's what I'm going to be focusing on first. I also have some collaborations as well coming this year, and a lot of things have been shuffled around, pushed back, which is just life, right? Like, I feel like that always happens, but yeah, none of this has actually happened yet, so it's all been moved back, and I've been working on a new content calendar. But yeah, Kelsey's just really inspired me to sort of map out everything and plan it out basically for myself. I feel like this year in particular, I want to find a routine that works for me. If you have me over on Threads, then you know I'll already have been talking about this, but I'm finding it really difficult to create content for myself. I don't know what it is, but being a social media manager, it's my job day in, day out. It's what I do for all of my clients, and I love doing it. And I have so much inspiration and energy when it comes to their content, and when it comes to mine, even though I have all of the ideas, I just cannot for the life of me articulate it down onto paper or Notion in this respect, and create content for it. I don't know what it is. I just really struggle and find it super difficult. So this year I want to be able to change that and sort of find a routine that works for me, however that may look. And yeah, I'm hoping that having taken Launch Your Own Way and planning out my content like that, that will sort of help me, give me the kickstart that I need really to find a routine that works. So another thing that I am doing this year is updating my service deck. I feel like I sent so many out last year, and I've said it for so long that I just really need a refresh. So I've been mapping out all of my services in Notion. This is a little bit not outdated. These services still exist, but I am updating my services, and I have some new ones as well that I'm going to be launching, which I'm really excited about. But I like to just map everything out and write it all down ahead of going into Adobe XD and creating visually what the studio deck will look like. So I'm hoping that 2024 brings a new energy to the studio for me, something that I can really focus on and be excited about, rather than just regurgitating the same stuff over and over. So this is my old studio deck. If you've inquired to work with me before, you would have seen this plenty of times, I'm sure, or seen it over on my stories. But yeah, I just want to give this a refresh, update it a little bit in terms of design, and obviously my services and everything that I'm going to be working on within that. So yeah, I love to do it in XD. This is what I've been working on. As you can see, it's a little bit updated, looks a little bit different, mostly similar, but yeah, I've just changed the layout a little bit. And this is a sneak peek of our new service that I'm going to be launching hopefully in the next couple of months. So if you want more details, keep your eyes peeled. I really hope you've enjoyed this new style of video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!